I lost track. I think it's the second or third No Man's Skies video. It's really hard when I can't hear my voice through this headset. It kind of sucks. Anyways, someone just landed on my pad. Now, I know a lot of people heard a lot of bad things about No Man's Skies, and with good reason. The company promised a lot of stuff and they just didn't deliver. We were showed videos of a game with creatures that had an AI that were smart, they followed in herds, they interacted with the environment. The creatures in No Man's Skies are probably the one thing that's annoying right now for me, is they don't really do anything with the environment, and they don't interact with each other except for the predators who eat the prey. To be fair, the predators attack everything. They attack the prey, they attack you. You know, so that's nothing to be proud of. I don't know. Oh, that's rare for someone to have Iridium on. Omnigog is even rarer. If you see Omnigog on one of your Starship NPCs, you definitely want to buy it up, honestly. I don't usually buy too much, just in case I need them. Never know when I'm going to run into something that I want to fix. So I do have my base set to base sharing, so I'm totally fine with what that means. I'm assuming that means people can actually harvest my crops for themselves. And I'm okay with that. If I'm not on, who cares? You happen to be here and you happen to find my stuff. This is a small base. Let's get ourselves an aerial view of the base. Well, hold on, I need so, I invited a few of my friends from my friends list, but I doubt they'll watch it. It's not really for everybody. I understand that No Man's Skies is not for everybody. You know, I prefer playing this game when I'm either drunk or right with the world is the term I'm going to use. So as to save from being prosecuted for bullshit. So when I'm right with the world, I in my 420 land, I prefer to so that's my base. Let's go a bit further away. This is the third base I've constructed. This will be the third time I've moved planets. You're gonna move planets, especially when the farming gets updated, because before I used to sell lubricant because that was the big money maker. Now it's explosive. Now it's explosive. Call that stuff. Yeah, liquid explosive. It's worth $1 million. Now on here it tells you that it's worth. It tells you that one of them is worth $1,500,000. Now, that's true, but it is fun to travel the galaxies because there are places that'll pay me $1,043,500 change, which is a lot better than $1,500,000. But you definitely want to use biodomes. I don't like using, ever since the update to the regular planting things. I forget what the hell they're called now. I'm so bad at this. Anyways, domes are better than actual plant. Now, I know for a fact that my crops are definitely ready to harvest as far as the fungal mold, so I can do that now, which I probably will before I leave. Now, if you're wondering why I put the ship all the way over here, it is because I don't want it to, ever since they updated it, it's really easy to land on your helipad. I mean, on your starship pad, but I just don't want to land there. I want ships to come there so that I can buy stuff from them. So. or however the benefits of landing on them. See, these here require fuel. So I have 2 of them just in case I need to grow plants like that, but they require fuel. They didn't require fuel before, but now they do. So once they grow a plant, they're pretty much out of fuel. This could be a pain in the ass, so to speak, if you're trying to farm efficiently. And I've got 17 minutes on those, so I'm not going to be ready to, yeah, I'm definitely not ready to do much. Not even close. I gotta wait for these plants to grow. All of this was constructed by me. Except for this spot. This is a habitation module. It's always here. All of this is constructed by me. Which is lots of fun. I like No Man's Skies. I didn't at first. I won't deny it. When I first bought it, I paid $60 and I felt like it was a total waste of money. But Hello Games stepped up to the plate. They heard people's complaints, and they're trying their best to give us what we want. So this is something where I don't have 2 plants here for a reason. I actually screwed up and can't build on there. As you see, it's above the baseline. See, it's past the base requirements. I didn't think that was going to happen, but a little bit of the dome is standing outside the base, so I can't plant anything else. And the hydroponic trays are what a dome doesn't use fuel, which is nice, and I really hope they don't change that in the update. And if they do add fuel, I mean, just make it not consume so much, because the hydroponic trays consume like almost all the fuel. Now I know that varies from plant to plant, but yeah. That is my Nomad and my Colossus. I do have a Roamer as well, but I haven't built it at this base yet. I really don't know why. I just haven't. I'm gonna do it eventually. It's just not on my list of things to do right now. And I'm fine with that. Let's see. That's my alien moment. It gives me an insane scan range. So as you see, I damage 89, mining 44%, and the scanner is 51%. But if you look down here, the scanning range is up to 644.2. That's with the additional scan boost ranges that I've installed. Now, I haven't finished with the multi-tool yet. Alright, because that's why I'm farming ingredients, so that I can finish putting the bulk caster abilities up here. I know most people don't use the grenade on theirs, but honestly, the grenade goes through doors really fast. Locked doors, reinforced doors that you might have to break through. I don't know, and the fact that the mining beam doesn't even cut the doors. So, the grenade is just a faster way, from my opinion. If I'm wrong and someone knows of a better way to open a reinforced bunker door before the drones decide to make a sentinel decide to rip you to pieces. I find that explosives are better. Haha! Hey, Ares. So the reason why I chose a toxic planet is because it allows me to plant fungal mold outside. And that's important, because if I have to plant that inside, I'm going to need more biodomes. The only thing I plant inside are the cactuses, because they can't grow out here. This isn't a very big farm, but with this setup, I generate about 15 mil every hour. I know that's pathetic considering the fact that a really huge farm would generate me about 100 mil an hour. I just don't want to deal with that right now. I have almost everything I need for the upcoming update. And that's not for till like January, so what the hell? We got a long way to go. I forgot to call my freighter. How lame is that? Can't do it when I'm in the air either for some reason. I need to go to my freighter. You can never seem to summon it when you're in the planet and you're off the ground. If I go into space, it shouldn't be a problem. This is my new freighter and I'm very happy with it. It is not an S-class yet, it's an A-class, but the reasoning behind my actions were the fact that the ship's cost, if you're jumping from C-class to S-class, you're talking about 500 million easily. But this ship ran me 360-something mil, and it's an A-class, and I like it. And it's freaking huge. This is what you would call a star class freighter. It's very big, very, very big. Things I'd like to see Hello Games improve on. I want different interiors depending on the freighter you're in. This is the same interior I had with my small freighter, which my small freighter could be eaten by this freighter. Like, ridiculous. Like, I could hide my small freighter if I still had it under this freighter. So damn huge. But anyways, I figure since other people are showing off their equipment in streams, I might as well. You've already seen my hauler. It's not that special. Just an A-rank hauler, but it is a good one. Plenty of slots. This is my piece of crap, which I use to travel. Yeah, it's an A-class, it is good, but I don't fix none of the weapons on it because I send it through black holes. So, now we got over here. Now my scanner is glitching for some reason. It shows you that this is an A-rank fighter, but once I get inside, you'll see it's an S-rank. Of course, when I exit the starship, it will say S rank as well again. This is my fighter, and it is a rare one. And I wanted it in green. I wanted this particular design. I'm happy with it. And yes, I named it Wing Zero. And my freighter, for those of you who understand anime, that's my freighter's name. Zeke Zeon. Zeke Zeon, bitches. Alright. Let's see. Exocraft. You don't have to worry about that right now, because I'm not down there. Now, you're probably wondering why I've taken up almost all my inventory with... this is a fighter. It doesn't need to carry anything. I keep one slot so that I can carry a little bit of iron in case I need to repair the shield, which I almost never do. There is madness to that setup. There's no, it's you keep those things together so they power up. This is a really rare ship they call the squid ship because it looks like a squid. It is also an S rank, exotic S, fighter S. So exotic is basically a ship that you can't tell if it's a fighter or an explorer. You just really can't by looking at it. I use this one to explore because it has the highest range of travel right now until I finish upgrading the freighter. It's said to the freighter, it has more range and warp range than a explorer, S-rank explorer. This is my X-wing. And if you're wondering, yes, when I get inside and take off, the wings do fold in. They fold down for takeoff. So that covers the ship. far as that goes. Now into the freighter. Nothing really great to see here. This is all the same. Regardless of what size freighter you own, this will be the same, which is rather boring. But I decided to change the layout of my base. I haven't finished construction yet, as these areas haven't been used. Well, this one hasn't been used, but I started working on this one. I'm looking... This is going to be a room where I plant more Mordite. I'm gonna need Mordite. Here's my vault. I will also be planting Mordite here as well, along with fungal mold. Let's see how those grow. Like I said, I'll still use these trays, these hydroponic trays, but I won't use as many because fueling them is going to be very costly. And I don't want to do that all the time. So this is the freighter's farming area. This isn't special, it's nothing grand to look at. I mean, I didn't build this seriously, I built it to build it, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Thank you. I didn't realize I had Mordite from the other freighter. That will be useful. So, let's see. This way. Now, of course, I have my ship set up a specific type of ship. This is my fighter, obviously. The others, that's my traveler, my explorer, basically. That one is actually another fighter that I was working on. But I really like the current fighter. I'm not sure if I'm going to enhance that anymore. But the hauler is very important. You want a hauler if you're going to do a big farm. You want something that can carry your stuff. The reason why I say that is because I like building from inside the hauler, which I will show you. This most recent update, I think it's an update or two back, they gave us the ability to craft on top of things. Whereas before you had to make you had to pick an empty square to craft on. Do I think No Man's Skies is worth picking up now? If you see it for $10, $20, maybe $30, yeah, I would say pick it up. Because if you like sci-fi, space travel type games, you should be able to enjoy this one. Now, there's been a glitch that I've been experiencing sometimes where I'll fall through the map. I really hope they fix that. It seems to be a thing with me in games. It's Warframe, I fall through the map. This one, I fall through the map. So, also, in the update they added, let me explain this to you. These three icons. Your general, which is this current inventory. You have a technology section, which I will be expanding so that I can add my electronics on this side and keep all of this free for items. Now, this one's the most important one. This is cargo. This will stack just like a starship stacks. So this spot right here is really useful. As a matter of fact, when I'm farming, I usually like to keep stuff out of here. So I'll either move it back to my exosuit or send it to my freighter. As you want these spots free when you're farming, because these are the spots that stack and stuff is automatically sent to them. So it's as simple as just you keep on picking the item, the plants or whatever you're working on, and you'll eventually get, wow, it's hot in here. You'll eventually get your plants will eventually move into your cargo section. And cargo is useful because cargo helps you pick up a lot of stuff. And it's just a new addition to your exosuit. When I think about it, this exosuit has to be heavy as shit for all the stuff it can carry. I am excited because in the update they did talk about It's definitely been confirmed that we'll be releasing character models, so we will no longer be little blue orbs. I have already seen another person playing this game. It was actually kind of awesome. He was just a blue orb with a name over his head, and so was I. They can hear you talk if they have a microphone, so that's pretty cool. You can imagine I played this game for almost 3 years on and off, and I've never seen a living soul, and then I go and see one all of a sudden. Now, they also added Stargates, and I would love to show you the Stargate, but I know there's one near me. Now you have to know a Stargate address to be able to use the Stargate. But I've often wondered what would happen if I punched in just some random coordinates. I mean, surely a place as big as space has got to have... Eventually I would hit a coordinate, because there's just too massive this game. So as you can see, I'm still picking them up. Show you why it is I like using the hauler. See now, when you constructing your regular inventory, you can only make one item at a time. Thus your inventory gets full, but if I come here, I can create the acid, and then just create on top of it. And you just keep going until it says you don't have enough anymore. So the resource, you go and pick up more. And then you continue the process. And that's it. I mean, that's about all I'm going to get. Like I said, this farm is kind of small. But usually I make about 15 mil if I religiously farm the fungal mold. Because the fungal mold will turn into the acid. And the cactuses will make the unstable gel. All of this is worth a bit of money. But what I'm after is this. This is my money maker right here. Just 5 of these is worth 5 mil. And where I take them to sell them, they're worth more than that. So, even better. If you go to the wrong place, they're going to charge you like 900 some thousand. They're not even going to give you a mil. It's ridiculous. And before I leave, I will take a peek at my plants. Also, it helps if you use an AI to help you, like Google Home or Echo. You can have her set a timer and just tell you when it's done. Alexa, volume 5. Alexa, set a timer for 24 minutes. Okay. She'll let me know when these are done. And I can just come back, because you'll get lost. After, not get lost, but you'll get so into looking at different planets and stuff, you might not come back in time to remember you have to farm your plants. I wish they would create an auto farming device that would actually pick the plants for me when the time has come, but I think that would involve readjusting the game, because when this game saves and you're not on it, it doesn't use your console's time to progress itself. So when you come back, it's as if the game was frozen in time. The plants still have to grow and everything. It's kind of annoying. So I recommend anybody who buys this game wants to start it out. First of all, No Man's Sky doesn't have a level system. It doesn't have a progression system. You can have the same stuff that I have at the beginning of your play within the first couple hours. To be honest with you, you could have all of this. It just takes that, you have to put that effort in there. I say within the first 6-7 hours, if you're really focused and you don't get distracted, you could have a small base running, you could be making yourself 5 mil every hour. until you get up to this point. Like I said, my base isn't the biggest, but it certainly gets the job done. Interesting looking hauler. Alright, so while I'm at it, man, when I used to summon my other freighter, it was like this big in space. That's really far up there, but it's just that big. It's up there, trust me. It takes a second to reach it. Alright, so now here's something else you want to know. Since I now have these in my inventory, pirates will be most likely to attack me, because you're looking at 9 mil, a little over 9 mils worth of product. This is going to be a beacon for pirates. They're going to definitely want to attack my hauler. That's a guarantee because they always do it. And my hauler is not built for fighting, so I almost always have to run. I can outrun them, so that's not a big deal. I made it fast enough for that. This is hilarious. I have to use my pulse boost just to get around, to get to my ship. It's too big. I love it. They will definitely, it's been confirmed, there'll definitely be PvP. I don't know how that's going to work with your freighter, because your freighter does have turrets. I do have like about 8 turrets on this thing, so that's awesome. Now you can, ever since the update, you can warp with your freighter. I don't do it because, I mean, it warps. Right now the warp drive isn't fully upgraded to the point where I can justify wasting fuel on it when I can just use my actual squid ship and actually go to wherever the hell I want. Now, I think what I'm going to do is actually take these gels in for profit. I'll show you what I mean by galactic trade market, the way it works. So this economy would be considered, I don't have an economy scanner. I wish I did. I still haven't gotten around to it. I don't actually know where to get it, so if anyone watches my stream and wishes to leave me a comment on how to get an economy scanner, I haven't looked it up yet. I'm a little bit weird about looking things up. This is an exploration game, so if you're not willing to actually explore and figure things out, and you look everything up, then why even play it, to be honest? I like exploring. I like being blown away by something I haven't seen before. I really hope Hello Games fixes the creatures, though, and the sound effects of the creatures. Please fix the sound effects for the creatures. They sound ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think I haven't stressed that enough, how ridiculous they sound, but ridiculous, yes. Now, I still play a lot of VR. I love this game. This is my go-to game when I want to relax and I just want to have a good time. That's it. I just want to explore. I want to be amazed by the things I see. And this is the only game that lets you enter a planet's atmosphere. Come on. That's badass in itself. I know a lot of people will think I'm weird for saying that, but hey, if you're a space geek like me, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, hopefully we can find ourselves a space battle, and I will show you how my S-rank fighter works. Oh, hello. Look at you. That is an exotic ship. Oh boy, am I going to be moving from ship to ship now? I really can't be buying ships like crazy now. I mean, come on. I only want one of each class, but oh no, you can keep that. I'm sorry. My ship, my exotic ship is. You can keep that. Keep it. I'm not taking something with that little bit of slots. Have it. I'm fine. Looks nice, but nice doesn't mean anything. Oh, I didn't mean to come in here. My bad. So the other thing you can now do in No Man's Sky for anyone who's watching, especially my friends who only remember the vanilla version, is now we have Station Terminus. And this is a teleporter that will take you to the last 4 stations you visited, which can be very useful if you're trying to get to, say, this station. Now, I haven't checked the economy in this one. This one I know isn't that good, but this station right here pays me the most for my liquid explosive. So we're gonna go here. Now, if you remember, I showed you how much liquid explosive costs in my inventory. It's $1,500,000. Now, if I should have shown you what it costs here, but in the station I just left, it's 998,000 units. That's a ripoff. I don't care. Right? If it costs $1 million, I want at least $1 million. I would rather have more than $1 million, which is what I usually go for. And there's a traveler. This is the last traveler I talked to. He's still here for some reason. Travelers are what you need if you want to unlock the Stargate portals, the glyphs that you would need to use the Stargate. Or if you watch the Stargate series, the chevrons. So, yeah. So we're gonna sell. And we're selecting the starship. And as you can see, the percentage, the galactic average here is much higher. So I'm looking at receiving 1,043,106, which is a hell of a lot more. By a shitload. So I'll take it. Gladly. Usually I don't do this like this. Usually I fill up my ship full of these things and then I bring it. I don't like to go back and forth, but if I know I'm going to do some traveling to different worlds, I don't want liquid explosives in my inventory because they will attract too much attention. If I'm not ready to deal with that at the time, it would be bad. I mean, I've died on this game just from going AFK, so you really want to be careful how you do. Now, I can't stress this enough. If you're planning to do warp travel, that's great, but always go back to the station that you last warped to, because if not, you're just kind of warping, you know, from place to place. I mean, if you can't remember, that's fine, but I do, so. If I'm going to do any warping, it's going to be at this station, not like the station's previous pass. I have been trying to find the Galactic Hub. I know I have the information here online as far as the Shunka Void region. However, I have not found the Shunka Void region on my star map. It's actually really hard to find the stars. I do have all 3 Atlas keys for these doors. Unfortunately, when I died, I lost my Atlas keys, so I would have to rebuild them. I don't really care to rebuild them right now. I will do it eventually. Like I said, it's no big deal. It's not like there's anything earth-shattering in there. Most of the Atlas doors that I've opened were very disappointing, except for the few that had semi-nice stuff. Now, all this moving around I'm doing, once my freighter's fully upgraded for travel, I'll just have the freighter travel to the destination, and then I'll take the ship of choice out then. So, I like planets like this, because these 2 planets are so close together that if you land on this one's gonna look so ginormous. Well, I haven't been to all of these planets yet. Like I said, I just warped to this galaxy, so... And I should go to these planets. This one really interesting. Almost looks like it's mostly water. Yeah, it looks like water and ice. Anyways, this is what we came here to do. Now, if you're looking for a Star Class Destroyer type raider, you need to. The formula is wait 3 hours of gameplay, leave your game there, stay in your base, whatever. Just wait those 3 hours out, and the first time you warp, the very time you warp after 3 hours, you'll find one. That's guaranteed. However, after that, after the first 3 hours, it's going to be 6 consecutive warps that will lead you to one. Oh, I am so taking the wrong ship. This is not my ship for warping. Now, when you do build your fighter, you want to give it the ability to warp, even if it's just even if it's just putting warp theta on it. And I say this because when you choose to farm for a freighter, you're gonna want to warp to that destination, and if it's not the rank you want, you're gonna want to reload your save. So it's very important not to exit your ship. So if I had to switch to my freighter to do freighter combat, and if I had to switch ships, then I'm going to lose the save that's going to allow me to come back if that ship is a piece of crap. Now, these are what your photon cannons look like when they're upgraded. They always fire red. This is pretty much the only upgrades I have, except for that, my missiles, and my lasers. I keep it simple on this ship. It can defend itself. I just would prefer using my actual fighter. This ship is for travel. How's the fuel in this thing? It has fuel. So I'm looking for this Shunka Void thing, and only thing I know is it's in this area with the orange type. But I have not found it. I got a lot of traveling distance I can do. So we're gonna pick a destination. I have all 3 warp upgrades on here, so I can actually go really far in. So right now, I'm not trying to get to the center of the universe. This isn't what's going on here. I am simply just trying to, find the galactic hub so that I can, maybe find some other players, say what's up, But you know what? That's not going to happen in this stream. I mean, I honestly don't know how these, I'll give my shout out. Actually, I forgot to give the shout out. So shout out to Craze Gaming, who I'm subscribed to, and he's the one that had a lot of interesting No Man's Skies tips and stuff when I found myself in a situation where I did have to watch a video or two just to see what was important, because I didn't want to be left behind when this new update comes out and I can't, PvP people properly or any of that nonsense. I will try the PvP. My ship's definitely good enough for it. Now we're out of jump range. Alright, so the closest amount of jump I can do is going to be about right there. No, it can go a little further. A little further. That's out of range. My jump range is like 1,003 something. 3 and change. So it can go higher than that. Anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. So I have to choose the one place that has like 3 fucking planets only. Whatever. I already made my choice. Alright, so we've reached our current destination. A supercritical planet. Those are always lovely. Huh, so there's 4 here. That's weird. I only counted the 3 during the interesting. Now, my huge scan range is probably what's letting me do this to me. I'm not sure if my scan setting stats affect my ship as well. But yeah. I should explore these planets, but I did say I wanted to hurry the stream along and find ourselves a battle that we can get into. So I'm gonna need to warp a couple more times if I'm gonna make that happen.
Technology recharge.
So, yeah, definitely, if you see this game for $20, please give Hello Games a chance. They are trying hard. They're a new gaming company. I know people have been riding them like crazy. Yes, they did lie to us. Yes, they did over-embellish. But come on, people. They're new at this. And I haven't seen anything else from them as far as, yet. I don't, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have other products that they deal with. But I think that as far as this game goes, they have really stepped up to the plate to try to help us here. And they've been listening to the players. They've been hopefully they'll consider what we'd like. Gonna be real difficult for me to find this galactic hub, man. If I had a general idea where it was. I mean, I guess I can use a Stargate to get to it, but if I use a Stargate, I'm not gonna have my ships unless I move my base, and I'm not ready to move my base yet. It might come to that, but you have to understand that when you move a base, it disassembles your base, which means I'm not gonna get all the materials back. I'm gonna get most of the materials back. And I don't want to have to rebuild my biodomes again. They're rather annoying to make. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Oh, I apologize for that. Not very professional to be yawning on the mic, but I swear I'm not tired. It's just I have been at this for a bit throughout the night. Let's go here. I can always come back to these solar systems via waypoint if they're nearby. That's if I don't take like 10 black holes. Then you can forget about it. I wanted to find a galactic hub so that I could actually meet other players and... Ooh. Wow. It's not very often I see that. A rare item available on a planet. I might have to go down there and pick some up. Maybe. Maybe not. Why isn't my planet thing moving? This map isn't moving. It usually moves to tell me where I'm facing the planets. Unless that's really the only planet. That kind of blows. Hell with it, we'll warp again. I don't want to be here. This single planet solar system. I find it hilarious because here I am with a fully upgraded warp core and using one of their predetermined paths. That's as far as you'll go. I mean, why is that as far as I'll go? I can go further than that. And it doesn't even have a lot of planets. Contact. The scanner picked something up. Crap, my plants are ready. Alexa, stop. And of course I'm not ready to get them. I want to know what the contact is. We'll go here. Alexa, turn lamp red. Huh. So it's a black hole. Is that what it was trying to tell me I contacted with? Oh. It's not every day I find a black hole without actually using an anomaly to find it. Planet. Got over here. Yeah, I've been on a planet that has no air. It's actually kind of cool. I'm aware of that. Transforming catastrophe planets. There's quite a few planets here. If there's someone on them, then I will have to check them all. But the reality is that person could leave by the time I find it. Wow, that's got a moon next to it. Let me scan the moon. What the heck? Let's go this way so I can show you what it looks like to be next to a giant planet. It's always fun. Now, of course, I have equipped this ship for maximum thrust. You know, pulse engine is fully upgraded. Doesn't consume as much fuel. Oh, yay! We're not gonna get to fight them. Because if I go in there to get a ship, they're gonna leave. Well, let's see if I can fight them with this ship. Now keep in mind, this is not my fight. Oh, no I can't. Those are 3-star ships. My shield is not upgraded for that. My guns might be, but they'll tear me apart before I even shoot them. I'll give you an idea of what 3-star guns look like. Fully upgraded guns. Let's lure them away from my freighter so I don't shoot the freighter. I really wish the freighter would help. I mean... As you can see, I do really good damage to them, but it isn't gonna matter since the damage they do to me is even worse. The shield is not, the ship isn't upgraded for combat, so unfortunately, we'll be retreating. I am not about to lose my stuff. I wish they would kind of just stay out there and attack my freighter until I get back out, but whatever. Since I know I'm not warping right now. I'll take Wing Zero out. Now this ship has been upgraded for maximum speed. You should also know that every ship has base stats that get enhanced with the electronics you install. So it's very important to choose your ship wisely so that your electronics enhance them. Case in point, the stats of my ship. Just because the ship has this stats doesn't mean that another ship isn't going to have better stats. I do believe that I'm in the high percentile for as far as my stats go, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something better out there. Anyways, yeah. So our freaking friends are gone. But we're going that way anyways. Let's go check out that moon. I mean, I really hope Craze Gaming watches my stream at some point. I think he's as far as a lot of the No Man's Skies viewers I've seen, he provides you with the most detailed explanation for a lot of the things you need to know. He also walks you through it all. He helps you out. And sometimes you need a little help. This game isn't about... I don't consider that cheating. To be honest with you, this is a community game. This works better when you have the help of the community. If not, you're pretty much not going to be enjoying it too well if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm going to land on this side of the moon so we can see the big planets. So what I'm going to do is fly over towards that side of the moon, then I'll come back and land. Now this should be pointed out that my squid ship is fully upgraded for maximum speed, yet my fighter is also S rank, and it flies way faster because it's meant to do that. I've actually found planets that have like weird shields around them, hexagon type shields. Alright, so a bit more speed. I kind of want it to be right above me when I land. Alright, let's take her down. This is Wing 0420 preparing for landing. Bird down. All right. Ice storms. Huh. All right. So if you look above us, you see this is amazing. When I first saw this, I think I was actually drunk or maybe a little bit of 420. But this is amazing because I'd imagine how people would react in the real world if they saw a planet next to the Earth like this. This is just amazing. It's beautiful. And I mean, I know a lot of people are going to think I'm silly for thinking that way, but come on. It's what it is. You can't deny the fact that it doesn't look good. Do I wish they would change some things? Oh, definitely. Oh, by the way, I forgot about these features. This should be noted that ever since they did the update, we now have filters. We've had filters before, but this is my favorite one. Filmic. It makes it look like a film, basically, a space movie. It enriches the details, makes them a little bit sharper. It's the same with my ship. When you look at my ship, you're going to see more shadows on it, more details than before. I'll show you the difference. We'll put it back to basic. However, I don't understand that how after the... I don't know why, but it won't stay that way. If I warp somewhere else, it's going to go back to default. So as you see, the default, it looks very... the edges aren't very refined. It's not as crisp. It doesn't feel like a very graphically intense game. So you go in here, and we'll switch back to Filmic. And there you have it. Sharper, much more shinier, gives you that feel that it just looks better that way. Same thing from inside the ship. Ship looks more movie-like, very realistic. Hell, even the planet looks 10 times more beautiful with this mode.
Incoming storm.
This is a pretty planet. I ain't gonna lie. I like snow. I really do. I think it's beautiful. It's clean. Snow is pure to me. It's beautiful. I don't know why. Do I like shoveling it? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's just a pain in the ass. I do it anyways because I got to. But still. Alright. Pretty amazing, huh? I wish I was able to get into that fight with the pirates, but... I'll scan this planet once to see if there's anything worth checking out. Hello! Oh, I got excited. I thought that was a player icon. I still want to see what that contact means. Was it really just a black hole, or could there be a player on one of these planets? I mean, usually you'll see them. You'll see a marker that says someone's down there, but heck if I know. So I haven't actually encountered a player from space down the planet, but players on a planet, not in space. So let's fly over to the other planet. Wow, it's cloudy as shit. Whoa, this planet is foggy. I would hate to crash my ship. Fixing this thing would not be pretty. I have so much Omnigok used on it, other rare materials, I just don't want to have to fix all that.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Really? Because I left the planet with the storm. So you're telling me when a storm starts on one planet, it starts on another planet too? Cool. I wasn't aware. Now, I feel that in No Man's Skies, it's about what you feel that you're good at, and what you feel you've had enough of. I have plenty of awesome stuff. I have S-rank ships. I got an A-rank freighter. I will get an S-rank freighter eventually. That's on the table. Not right now. I mean, there are other games I like to play. I like to play Star Trek Bridge Crew. There's quite a few things on the table that I miss playing. But this is not bad. Just to mess around, fun. I would encourage anybody, if you see the game for real cheap, go ahead and pick it up. I wouldn't, you know, I paid $60 for mine. I'm not saying you should pay $60 for yours. Oh, I think that's the black hole I'm seeing. Yeah, that's where it is. Now, I personally have never done anything bad, like attack freighters and shit, but it would be kind of fun to do it. I mean, I've never done it. I've never been the bad guy, but I'm maybe not with this ship, because I mean, I only have one inventory slot, so any cool rare shit that drops isn't gonna actually, you know, be able to fit in my slots. Transforming just knuckle. But there is a part of me that thinks, wouldn't it be fun to shoot one down? But the Sentinels will come and try to kill me. But it still would be fun. Not my freighter, but you can land on any freighter pretty much. Especially if you're trying to find like specific types of currency. If you're trying to find specific items, land on a random freighter that has all its ports open and just watch. The doors will open, new ships will fly in, and then you can talk to those ship pilots and decide if you want to buy some of their stuff. And someone's landing over there, too. Here we go. Why do you gotta go over there? This is a shuttle class. So usually what I'll do is I'll look in here and see what they might possess. These are pretty rare. Bypass ships. Not often I see someone carrying bypass ships. But Themium 9 is always something you need. So just go ahead and pick that up. They usually don't have a lot. I've only ever ran into one NPC that was carrying 623 of that stuff. And I still bought it all. Now I know there's someone over there, but I don't really care. Honestly, because depending on where he's at, he's probably... Oh, he's right here. Cool. I can hop over real quick and talk. But that guy's gonna leave. So you can't get them all. Eventually you're gonna lose some of them. There's nothing you can really do about that. But it never hurts to take a look-see. They might have something of value. And if they don't, no big deal. Your base? Why is my base showing up here? That's not my home base. It's gotta be my ship base. I've never seen an icon for that. Nowhere near this. My planet. I saw your base icon when I was in that freighter, but it can't be. You can't see your base here. That's odd. Shot at you. Didn't hit you though. Still shot at you. I wonder how my ship would hold up to the Sentinel forces. I really don't want to attack anything and lose like reputation in this area. Oops, shot you. Here I thought this area was going to have something real useful for me, but it does. It has that black hole, which I better hope I don't fly through with this ship, because I'm not about to break anything on this ship. That would suck.
Technology recharge.
Also, when you fully upgrade your ship components, if you notice, I used very little iron to heal myself. Whoa. Okay, the black hole's over there. I seriously just go through my ship. I pretty much
Suki Fiesta.
Let's go through the black hole. We pop out. I'm not going to take any of my good ships through there because I don't care. I'm not fixing shit. I'm not fixing expensive ships. I'm trying to save money. I'll take this piece of crap with me.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Let's head to the black hole. Gotta adjust my angle. If I was to do this with my S-rank ship, I bet it would break like 4 components. It would totally suck. So, this is the best way. So, do you play No Man's Skies by any chance? That's some good distance travel. That was a long one. Last one only took me like 12 million. That was 96. What the hell? Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and scan these planets first. Cactus flesh is always useful. So my plants are finished. I should have gone back to farm them actually. Alexa has already told me that they're done. Oh good, she's not listening to me. It's a little bit annoying at times. Wow. A lot of red planets here. Camera would be useful. Wow, a paradise planet. I haven't been to one of those in a while. Let's check out the paradise planet. Now you notice I'm piloting a ship that doesn't have any upgrades, so man, my fuel goes fast. I'm using this just for that purpose. It's gonna get there anyways. Eventually. Crap! 7:30! Holy crap, I gotta make a kiss. Crap. So sorry. I'm sorry, my friend. Sorry about that. Got my mic down. So basically, when I'm gonna go, I usually use my fighter to get around me, in case, unless I need to farm some stuff. Then I bring the hauler. I mean, the hauler has a shotgun on it, so that's kind of. What the hell is that? Like a purple rock? Iridium. What do you know?
Distress signal detected.
What? Someone's in distress? Seriously? A space?
Ships approaching.
What? Who's in distress? Really? I've never seen one pop up in the middle of my play. Yes, I will help you. Is this you? No. That's my freighter. You're over here. Really? You guys are attacking this freighter. This tiny little freighter. Come on now. It's not nice. You're gonna make me mad. One shot of my laser is done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Of course, my photon beam is the strongest weapon I've ever been. As you notice, I'm taking hits from my shield. It's no big deal. You don't want to shoot the freighter, especially if you tend to buy it or hit it with the horse. I love how it's easy to see your target. It feels more realistic that way. They are really close to the ship, man. They're hugging real tight to it. Cowards. Shotgun. Does a lot of damage, but they gotta get close. Oh crap, that just hit the good guy. Idiot was in the way. Yay! I didn't get in trouble for shooting his friend.
Navigational data received.
Wait, that's my freighter. Navigational data's over here. Let's go say hello. So there's nothing wrong with doing these battles when you see them pop up, even if they're not for a. This is not a a star class type giant ship here. It's just a regular freighter. But when you do this, you can claim the rewards, which is going to be a warp cell and an animator. I mean, sometimes it's not. Okay, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just not. You know, you're just gonna get some money, and that's it. You're gonna be pretty pissed. But most of the time, you get a warp cell. So we'll go talk to this captain. Stinky little ship of his. Look at that. When you look outside, you see exactly. It's not that big. My freighter's way huge. All right, dude. I'll take my reward, please. Got some units, animator, and a warp cell, just like I thought. It can be very helpful. It It is not a fine ship. It is a fine piece of crap. Yeah, I mean, like pieces of crap. So, ever since the update, they all come with a hyperdrive, which means it tells you that you can warp with your freighter. I kind of hope with the update they let me just drive the freighter. Seriously. My freighter, I paid like over 300 million for it. Just let me use it for combat. I paid for it. It just sits around and carries my ships and my mobile base and all that good shit. We're just gonna go down here. I just realized that my video image is right where my information would be for my jump thrusters. Let me know when I'm running out. Think about that. Alright. So I've saved your life. Now I'm gonna head over to the anomaly. See what I can. Actually, where's that paradise planet? Is that here? It's easy to get distracted in No Man's Skies. Paradise, there it is. I want to go check this planet out. They're usually very beautiful. And then I'll end my stream with this. I love it when the controller vibrates. It's like perfect. Perfect in sync with the landing. We got some water. That's kind of cool. It's supposed to be a paradise planet, but I gotta say, it's not the prettiest one I've ever seen. I've seen a paradise planet that's had all these beautiful. This looks like a planet in fall. Let's see, usually mild, sentinels average, flora generous, fauna, sorry. I definitely want to take scans of everything on this planet. Stand still or I'll shoot you, kill you, then scan you. That's always an option. Stop growling at me. I only came here to scan you. Know that that's necessary. Should be a lot of creatures on this planet. I'm trying to get my final creature data in. The problem I have with the creatures is they don't interact in herds like they should. It's almost like they don't even know that each other is there. Alright, he's gonna be a problem.
Units received.
I might have to shoot and kill him. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to shoot and kill him. He's not letting me scan him at all. Bastards all over the place. Damn it, come here and get scanned. Barely see this guy. He's like in the grass, like crazy. You're lucky I scanned you alive. I'd have scanned you dead. I don't care. All the same to me. Plants in the way. Alright, scan. I hate, you know, honestly, they really need to understand something. You don't need to scan a fucking rock. I'm sorry. You don't need to scan it. Hey, what's your deal, dude? Oh, I need to scan you, huh? Alright. Scan your dead fucking corpse. Still get the same amount of units. And he's dead. Yes, I killed him. Deal with it. You know, the fact that everything has to be scanned, rocks, all this dumb... You don't need to scan a damn rock. I'm sorry. It's a rock. It isn't going to be worth even scanning. I don't know, I just find it annoying how the scanner goes crazy when you're trying to scan shit. Every damn flower and rock in sight. All I really care about is the creatures. I can do the flowers some other time. Well, I scan some of them. Whenever there's no creatures around. Just don't pay as much as the creatures. Red dots anywhere. I think I got them all. Probably. That's it. I scanned a lot of stuff, but I don't know if that's enough to level up the creature, the final creature data I needed. Scan the damn thing right so I can stop dealing with you. Nothing. As you can see, like I said, it looks like... Yep, my filter did reset. See, this is how dark it looks if you're doing it right. Film filter. Like cinematic film. Alright, well, this concludes my stream. I don't like to make them too long anymore. They're not likely to be watched. If you like my funnier I don't do too many funny things in No Man's Sky. When I'm playing Surgeon Simulator or Job Simulator, it's kind of up in the air. Alright, thank you for your time, and take care.